spikes unknown successful.
What started as an early morning pursuit in Douglas County quickly erupted into a chaotic scene that looked like it was right out of an action movie. Two suspects allegedly involved in an assault and home invasion robbery out of Washington were located in Roseburg, evaded Oregon State Police, stole 3 vehicles, and then put the public in danger.
Absolutely. It was incredible footage. Take a look at this recap.
Oregon State Police attempted to pull over the Ford F250 reported stolen out of Washington with a male and female suspect inside. During a pursuit, they lost the vehicle, but shortly after,
we had a report that came into 911 of a woman in the City of Roseburg that just had her white Toyota Rav4 carjacked from her.
Here's what we're learning from law enforcement. The suspects had forcibly stolen the car from an elderly woman and fled, traveling both north and southbound on Interstate 5 from Sutherland to Winchester. During that time, officers made multiple attempts to spike the vehicle's tires. They eventually made it to the Melrose store on Melrose Road.
There was a third vehicle that was they were attempting to carjack.
Just west of the store near Bronco Drive, the male suspect carjacked a Subaru car, running the owner over in the process. Now, the car's owner received non-life-threatening injuries. The male suspect then rammed that Subaru into a Douglas County Sheriff's deputy's vehicle. A Douglas County Sheriff's deputy then shot the suspect, and he was transferred to Mercy Medical Center. Meanwhile, the female suspect was still fleeing officers, at some point striking an OSP vehicle.
She continued on in the stolen car that was stolen here out of Roseburg out to Lookingglass, and we took her into custody.
The woman was finally taken into custody after trying to enter a home in the 8400 block of Lookingglass Road. She reportedly ingested fentanyl and was also transported to Mercy Medical Center.
We have essentially 4 crime scenes that we're investigating at one time. The most serious, of course, here where the officer-involved shooting occurred.
Now, law enforcement officials say both suspects had warrants out of Washington for escape. Luckily, no law enforcement was injured, and the officer-involved shooting is under investigation. But get this, if there are any vehicles that may have received damage today in the area, or if you have any information, the Douglas County Sheriff's Office, Roseburg Police, both of which are asking you to contact them.
And that was sort of the scene it was. It was like, we don't even know the extent of this damage. You came in this afternoon. And when you looked at this video that our great photographer, Lauren Ruark, captured, what were your thoughts?
My first thoughts were, oh my gosh, it literally looks like a scene out of a movie. And just a huge shout out to our photographer, Lauren Ruark. He was all over the place and he did such a good job covering this. But to see the spikes being thrown, it really just brings to light all the law enforcement agencies that came together. So it was awesome.
It really was. All right. Thank you, Kendall.